Freud was fascinated by the sensational archaeological discovery of Pompeii. The excavations of that Roman town had captivated the imaginations of European artists and intellectuals since the 18th century. Archaeology seemed to offer a glimpse into ancient reality. Since the 1700s, debates had raged across Europe about the trustworthiness of texts, biblical texts in particular. The truth of the word was at stake. Biblical archaeologists travelled to the Middle East in order to prove that events in the Bible actually took place. Archaeology offered the 19th century the promise of the real, a piece of truth you could literally hold onto. But as we saw, Freud didn't believe in those age-old biblical truths. Pompeian archaeology dug up a very different story about the human soul. If we enter Freud's study, we see it's full of his antiquities, but this is no gentlemanly Victorian collection, rather something much darker and more exciting. Among the treasure of objects, a small Roman phallic amulet can be found. Archaeologists at Pompeii and Herculaneum excavated numerous phallic artifacts. It seems that these Roman towns were full of them. But strangely, very few appeared connected to a man's body. There were phallic amulets, door knockers, and other such bizarre things. It was the detachability of the phallus that fascinated Freud. As we all know, Freud's child was captivated by the phallic mother, who lacked nothing and seemed to satisfy all the child's desires. But the child's discovery of sexual difference and the ushering in of the Oedipus complex brought on the castration complex and penis envy. Freud's child was left mourning endlessly that marvellously satisfying figure. The phallic objects which were being excavated by classical archaeologists across the ancient world represented for Freud an ancient worship of the phallic mother. I invite you then to look more closely through this dark, strange collection. For Freud, these ancient objects revealed remarkable truths about ourselves, truths which modern civilization preferred to cover over. Behind the doors of a seemingly respectable English house lies the underbelly of a much more curious world.